Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Henry. Unlike all my other videos where I do an intro or video and intro into my dives, this particular one I got right into it. The reason being is because when we arrived at Elberdick Lake out in Abbotsford to recover a couple of very heavy tires that, or a couple of tires that I couldn't get out of the water, so I required the help of the crew from City of Abbotsford. And so the crew boss, he was already on site, so I had to get right to it. So basically, as you can see here, there was this is a tractor tire or a truck tire with a steel rim in it, and it was so heavy that there's no way for me to get this out of the water. I've seen this several times now. Long-time followers may have seen me record this particular tire the past few dives. It is right by the boat launch entrance at Elberdick, and so I knew that I needed a plan with a truck winch to get this thing out of the water. And City Abbotsford was very nice to offer their crew with a winch. The unfortunate thing is that they didn't. I asked them to bring a hook, and they didn't quite understand what I meant. So so you didn't have a hook. So I had to fabricate a little something, and. This is the end of a tie strap. We were so surprised this thing actually held, and a little tie down strap, and we just attached to the end of a 150-foot winch extension that I had because the truck winch cable wasn't long enough. And you can see here, once I got it shallow enough, I was able to remove the winch extension. That's the black rope that you see there, and then just use the steel cable from the winch, which is only about 60 feet long. Yeah, this was actually a very cool dive for me, just because I don't work with winches very often, and that worked out great. So I had to go look for the second tire, and it was just such a long swim looking for the tires that I needed. My scooter, so Clayton, Aquatic Monkey that I was diving with, was nice enough to go grab my scooter from me, and off I go scootering around. And I knew the tire was like roughly in the same area. I just had to go find it. The scooter just made the searching process much faster. The first tire was due to the weight, the sheer mass of the tire. The second tire that I needed to get out of the water, that I needed help with, was simply because it was buried. It was actually a very small tire, but it was so buried that I couldn't get it out. And there it is. I've actually kind of just really reefed on this tire previously, and I just couldn't budge this thing. So again, winch extension plus the little metal hook from the tie down strap that Clayton had in his vehicle, a couple of tugs on the rope to signal that I'm ready to go, and pop, there it goes. It was actually came out much faster than I thought. I didn't think that hook was in a stages because I just kind of hooked it on the end of the tire, but worked out pretty well actually, I thought. Anyway, that was a super fun dive. We did actually continue on a little bit more to get more trash, but there is the main tire. I did use AI to calculate the weight of this tire, and the weight of this tire worked out to be about 270 pounds, which is actually quite heavy, and we're very pleased to get out of the water, finally. All right, here we go. 358.5 pounds of trash. I hope the airport training flights doesn't make too much noise, but basically, let's see, we got 6 tires. Yeah, 6 tires. One big one right there, that's probably a couple hundred pounds because it's got the rims on it. And then a couple of swimming masks, a few pairs of sunglasses, 12 beer cans, and then 1 paddle. Where's the paddle? You stole the paddle already? That's a nice one, actually. Oh, yeah. There's the paddle. All right, folks, there we go. Thanks for Clayton for coming out and helping me out. It was always fun to hang out with him and catch up a little bit. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Thank you for Pacific Pilsner for sponsoring the dive. And thank you for Line Bike Share for dive logistics as well, too. Paddle away, my friend.